Okay, let us introduce the spreadsheet. And let's first begin with the controls that are in this area. There are two controls for the prices. One's for the price of X, and if you click this, let's see if it works. Yes, it's beginning to work. You can raise the price. If you click it the other way, you lower the price. Likewise for the price of Y, and we'll see how that changes in a moment. There's also, by the way, the prices are market determined, and the consumer is taking those prices as fixed. This is the consumer's income, and you can raise that or lower that. And the consumer treats income as fixed for a slightly different reason than they treat prices as fixed. Income as being fixed is simply a simplifying assumption, so we're going to focus on expenditure on consumption bundles at a fixed income. Prices are fixed because the consumer is in a competitive market. And then you can change the scale. So look at this axis. I'm going to change the X scale so it increases by 4. Now I'm going to change it back to 2. So you can change the scale, and likewise you can do that on the Y axis, and that changes over there. So there's a little quickie. Now the trick in filling out this table is to figure out expenditures. So let's start with a particular box. This box has 15 units of X and no units of Y, so the expenditure on it should be 15 times 270, and I can't do that in my head, but I'm going to just write in 34 for a second just to see what happens. I don't believe that's the right answer, and it tells me it's the wrong answer. So now I'm going to do that a little bit more carefully. So 2 times 15 is 30. 7 times 15, I believe, or 70 cents of times 15, what is that? That may be 1050, so maybe it's 4050. Let's try that. 40.5, and that's true. So that's how you get the answer. Incidentally, we can also do this through an algebraic technique. So this cell is, and you can read the cell is G23. The quantity is actually 2 cells below that, so that's G25. The price is, well, let's see what is. That's in Q, and I think that's Q10, so the price of X is in, I believe, Q6. So let's try that. Q6 times G 25, I believe we said, but I didn't write it that way. G 25, and in order to make it as a formula, you have to put the equal sign in front of it. So I'm putting the equal sign in front of it, and then let's see if we get that. That's great. Okay, so we've got two different ways to figure this out. You just do the arithmetic or you do the algebra. Let's do one on the y-axis. So the price of y is 480. I'm going to make the arithmetic easier for me, and I'm going to make the price 5. And we're going to look at when we have 0x and 12 units of y, and let's make that 60. 5 times 12 is 60, so that seems to be right. And now I want to compute, when I have 12 units of X and 12 units of Y, the expenditure, which should equal this number plus this number. So let's write that as 32.4 plus 60. And then let's put the equal sign in front of it, which again we're going to do. Oops. Equal sign, and let's, oops, it didn't like it because I didn't get rid of the plus sign. So let's try that again. Oh, it changed it for us, so there we go. So that's how you do the arithmetic. You can fill in the whole table this way, and that should be pretty easy.